Good afternoon, everyone. Hope y'all have had a great Friday morning. We've still got that pleasant weather with us here in central Mississippi and the Pine Belt. Temperatures right near 80 degrees, 81 in Jackson, as well as in Hattiesburg, 78 in Laurel, 80 in Carthage, Vicksburg, one of the warm spots at 82. Calm weather, though. Not having to worry about any clouds today or any rain. We've got clear showing up on Live IMAX 12. Abundant sunshine. That's going to allow those high temperatures to make it back up to the low 80s. It's going to be a seasonal day. Average high being 81. We'll reach near that in Jackson. 82 is what I'm forecasting. 83 in Vicksburg. Hattiesburg at 82. Now, it is going to be right where you'd expect us to be, but it's going to be feeling quite nice with the lower dew points and that nice breeze out of the northeast. So what we had this morning, that cool, pleasant weather, we're going to have more of it as we move throughout today and into the overnight hours. Great weather for for high school football tonight. Mid-70s for kickoff, halftime right in the low 70s. Low humidity, that nice breeze continuing. Temperatures overnight dipping down to the 50s, 56 in Jackson, 54 in Carthage, 57 in Hattiesburg, 56 in Natchez. Clear skies tonight. And then for your Saturday, more nice conditions. Here's those college football games. In Oxford, Ole Miss hosting Washington State, 11:45. Jackson State hosting Alabama State at 2:30. And then Alcorn hosting Lincoln University at 2 o'clock. All these games, abundant sunshine, 76 in Oxford for the start of that game. Low 80s in Jackson and Lorman for the start of Alcorn and Jackson State's game. So just great weather for your Saturday. Now, we are going to keep the dry conditions and the clear skies as we head towards next week. We're going to keep high pressure in control across the southeast, but we are going to have some changes due to this upper level ridging pattern moving in from the west. This ridge will build in as we head towards the start of the next week. So that's going to result in more sinking air. What we know as air sinks, it compresses and warms. So that's going to allow our temperatures to climb by a couple of degrees, gradually warming heading into next week. But with all that sinking air, though, it is going to suppress clouds and also the potential for rain. So we're going to have clear, sunny skies on a daily basis and dry conditions, but we are going to have those warming temperatures. You can see that ridge intensifying here as we head through midweek. That's going to bump our temperatures right back up to the upper 80s by Monday. We could even make it to near 90 degrees by a couple of days next week. So get ready for some warmer temperatures. It's not going to be insanely warm or hot or humid or anything like that, but compared to today, with the really pleasant weather we got, you're going to be able to feel the difference by midweek. With all that sinking air, I talked about the rain chances, not expecting any rain over the next 5 days or really over the next 8 days. The drought monitor already bad for much of central Mississippi and the Pine Belt. It's only going to worsen as we head throughout the rest of October as we keep these minimal to zero rain chances in the forecast. I'm going to give you a little potential heads up here. We are watching the potential for a cold front to move through as we head about 10 days from now, 10 to 14 days. Now, the models have been showing this over the past several days, so we're going to keep watching for this potential cold front. But that's really far out to try to forecast. But if that front was to move through, it would not only bring us cooler temperatures, but it would bring us our next best chance of rain. So we're going to be monitoring that. But for now, I would just count on sunshine and dry conditions throughout the next 8 days. We'll keep monitoring further out for potentially cooler temperatures as well as better rain. Still got Tropical Storm Jerry in the Atlantic. Not going to impact us moving further to the north and east of Bermuda, so no worries for us there. Also, Subtropical Storm Karen, it's well out in the Atlantic. You can see it right out here, but it's way away from the United States, so definitely no worries from Karen there. But remember, though, hurricane season does run through the end of November, so we still do have some time for potential tropical impacts here across the state of Mississippi. We will be monitoring the Gulf and the Atlantic, but for now, the 8-day looks great. We do need the rain, but it's going to be a beautiful 8 days ahead of us. Abundant sunshine. Temperatures starting in the low 80s, warming back up to the mid to upper 50s for those lows as we head into Sunday morning. Highs will return to the upper 80s by Monday. Lows climbing back up to the low 60s, but no rain on that 8-day forecast. So overall, enjoy the next 2 days because they are going to be the best 2 days of the 8-day. But even after that, still not too bad. It's going to be pretty nice overall. I hope y'all have a great rest of this Friday. Chief Meteorologist Ken South will be back this evening with your next weather update, and I will be here over the weekend So check back with me on Saturday and Sunday for some more weather updates. Until then, hope y'all have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend.